There is many ways to change the point of view in Albatros 3D. First, you can use the Control key, left click to rotate around. Ctrl-Alt key and left click to just move the point of view, and the mouse wheel to just go forward or backward, and shift to go forward and backward quickly. So next, you can use these 4 icons on the view bar there. So you can move around one of the axes there. If you click on near the center, you have a fine control. If you click near the top of the arrow, you have a quick move, and the same in the 3 directions. You press the escape key to get back, or you press another time to just get out of this. There you have to rotate around the view axis, so the horizontal one, the vertical one, and the view one, the view direction. And here you have the same to rotate around the world axis. So you click on one of the color ribbons around the sphere, and you get rotation around the corresponding axis. So red for X, green for Y, and blue for Z. So Z, Y, you have the corresponding rotation, and if you click on one of, you get the corresponding view. And the last is to have the get near or further there. Oops. You can go, and the same applies if you are on the top of the arrow, you will get a quick one. Knowing that this icon knows for ISO view or perspective view. So if you are in ISO view, you are changing the zoom factor. If you are in perspective view, you are going toward the object or away from the object. There you can select the center of rotation or center of movement. So it can be always a word. If you select this one, it can be the pivot point of the mesh, the center of the mesh, or it can be the center of the selection, which is a default option. This one, the last one, the point of view, it's when you want to move in a way that is the same than in games. So when you can go forward, backward, on the left, on the right, and with the mouse you rotate around the vertical axis. The last way to change the point of view is here you have the small sphere that is inside. You can see you have the arrow indicating where is vertical, where is the axis, and so on. And if you click on it, you can rotate a point of view around one of these. If you click on this small icon, you are switching to the local rotations, the view rotations, and okay, there. Lastly, you can use the Ctrl and Alt key together and a right click, and you have these 3 icons to rotate, pan, and zoom. So there. Okay. Ctrl Alt, right click, and you can, or this one is more intended for tablets. You have, okay, you don't want to press many keys and to do a rotation around the objects, which is a very, very common wing. And lastly, you can also use the arrow keys, so up and down, left and right, and page up and page down. And after that, you still have also a number of short keys, like C to go to the default view, the interrogation point to focus on, if you want, to focus on the selected object. Nothing is selected there. To focus on the selected object or part. So if we select the face there, okay, we are just seeing the selected face. And there's many others. You can always find all the short keys here in the menu, and the view short keys are all listed here and configured at this point. That's it for this lesson. See you on the next one.